See something weird? What did that bird mark remind you of?
I did say that it looked like a steer.
See?
Okay.
Yep.
Well then.
Yeah. Exactly. So, that's where we can present to the court. Oh, goddammit.
Alright.
Let me see. Is it? Yep, okay.
Sir, this is the same photograph from before. I think photographs really are an extraordinary invention. It's also the name of Nickelback's song that hasn't been invented yet. Things that are easily overlooked by the untrained eye can be recorded eternally for all to see.
And what are you getting at? Tell us what we're supposed to see. I cannot allow your needless charades to waste any more of my lady's. Dude, never mind.
I hope you'll be willing to grace us with your presence for just a short while longer, miss. The connection we're looking for is very clearly shown in this photograph. Why did the victim have such a mysterious burn mark on his body? What was the cause? The cause?
Objection! A bluff as obvious as that won't work on me. You would do well to present your evidence immediately. There we go.
Sir!
The beef steak?
Beef jerky. You know. The beefsteak isn't the important part. It's the iron plate under the meat. The plate. Oh! Oh!
What's the matter, Your Honor?
Something just bit me. This iron plate bears a certain insignia. It's safe to assume that this is the symbol of La Quantos. Ah!
See?
The insignia on this iron plate. And the shape of the victim's burn mark are a perfect match!
Ouch! Is that what he said?
It's like, ouch!
Yeah, ouch.
Naruhodo, you're really something else. He's right. Therefore, we can assume that the victim received the burn mark at La Quantos.
Obviously. Objection! But even if that may be true, it doesn't mean he was burnt on the day of the murder. Surely it was on the day before the crime, or the day before that, or any other unrelated day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you see... Objection. Bad news, Prosecutor Ochi. The chances of that are terribly low. Sogi.
Why would that be?
Look at how clearly the burn mark shows on his skin. It's a fresh mark. A burn like this would have sent the restaurant into an uproar. Detective Hosonoga, what are your thoughts? An injury of such severity could not possibly slip by without causing a bit of a fuss.
But...
The wound appears to be fresh. He was burned recently. Okay, not so. And while the wound is indeed small, it has left a distinct burn mark. That means this was an especially severe burn. What does that mean for us?
You'll see.
For example, oh yes. Let me give you the conditions that would have to be present for a burn like that to form. You would have to press against a hot surface for at least 3 seconds at 90 degrees Celsius.
Damn.
One probably wouldn't be able to help but let out a scream from that pain. I've been undercover at La Quantos for weeks, and I have never heard any screams like that. As a waiter of the restaurant in question, I can confidently assure you of that.
Weren't you focusing on your detective work?
Well... Sir. Indeed! That's why this is so strange! I agree with Detective Hosonoga. If you were to press your skin down on such a hot plate, you would have cried out in pain. It's just human instinct. But the detective didn't hear any screams. What's even stranger, on that day, I didn't hear anything like that either. What? If he had just accidentally dropped his hand on the hot plate for 3 seconds... Can you really call it an accident if you leave it there for 3 seconds? At the time, the witnesses were me, the soldier, and the antique shop owner. Needless to say, all of us would have heard a scream if it had happened. Isn't that right, prosecutor?
Huh? Well, yes, that was true.
Then it begs the question. Why did none of us hear Dr. Watson scream? Narhodo, what are you getting at? Gunshot?
Oh, it wasn't a gunshot.
Oh, okay, well. I can't believe this. Even I had no idea we would reach this kind of conclusion. But it seems that... all of us... may have fallen victim to an inconceivable trap. I can only think of one possible explanation for this contradiction. When the professor burned his wrist, he was... already dead.
Yep.
Completely oblivious. Even when his wrist was pressed into the hot iron plate, he still managed to be silent. A scenario like that would be impossible. That is, if we ignore the obvious implication. The obvious implication? Do you mean... Yes. He must have already been... dead.
Already?
Dead? Must have... been... He... There's no other way to see it at this point. On that day, when the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Watson's dining table, the doctor was already dead.
What? No, how? It can't be! Oh, okay, I managed to get that. It's getting interesting.
Yep. Order! 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 Just what in heaven's name does this mean? Haven't we been operating on the assumption that the victim was killed by a gunshot?
Indeed so, Your Honor, don't be misled. These outrageous claims are nothing but unsensical attempts to twist the truth.
Objection! The one twisting the truth is you, prosecutor.
How so?
We have established the time when the doctor burned his wrist at La Quantos. The reality of this incident has already changed completely. Do you not understand?
Ah!
Yes, Your Honor. We demand further testimony. If the victim had been dead long before the sound of that gunshot, then there's a possibility that the witness knew about that fact. Never trust that chin. This is beyond my wildest imagination. I never would have thought this trial would be twist after twist. I'm sorry to ask this of you, Miss Brett, but you'll have to give up on your prior arrangements.
Are you mad?
While our country's judicial system may still be immature, we cannot pass a verdict when so many clear doubts remain. Your Honor. Okay. Did she just laugh? Apparently.
Oh,
Yes, of course.
okay, that one we actually managed to actually know what she said.
Yes, I'll happily consent to your demands.
Oh, see how shocked he is.
Like, you lied to me!
Yep,
You used me!
she knows Japanese.
Yeah. For the sake of your empire and mine, for the friendship we share with the British, or with the Empire of Japan. Ah!
Oh, Ms. Brent, did you just speak Japanese?
No. Oh, certainly, I know the language. What kind of exchange student doesn't? Then why did you need an interpreter? Because I felt like it. Queen's English. English is the most beautiful language of all. A lady would never stoop to dirtying her lips with other ugly languages unless she had to.
Yep, you see what I mean?
Yeah. Very high-strung.
Yeah. And I guess racist, maybe?
Possibly. It would seem that gentlemen in this land... It would seem that gentlemen in this land want for a chivalrous spirit. As such, I am left with no choice but to speak for myself.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Oh, you really are a proper British lady. Suck up. Stand up your goodwill, stand. Spread as wide as the great oak. Wow.
I'm not saying anything to that.
Yeah.
Very well. Miss Brett, the court requests that you give additional testimony. Tell us what you know of the circumstances surrounding the victim's death. Okay. So she's finally willing to speak for herself. This is where our fight really begins, Naruhodo.
Just give me a second. Alright. Let's continue. Oh. Okay, the victim's death.
Yep. Unfortunately, I do not know when the doctor burned himself. Liar! Oh. I simply enjoyed my beefsteak and shared a toast with him, remember? I heard the post-mortem states that he was killed with a gun. What else can I say? If there exists a way to kill without leaving a trace, then show it to me. But your inexperienced investigators couldn't possibly produce any new evidence, surely.
Okay.
Yes, I agree. Our investigators are inexperienced. That was the most beautiful testimony that has ever graced this court.
Okay.
You're giving her way too much praise.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Uh-huh. I hope this to be the final time I'm forced to speak this barbaric language.
Well, we already know we hate her.
Yep. I do sincerely apologize if I have offended you.
But,
No, you don't.
oh my god. That's all. Being blessed with such words fills me with joy.
Really?
Did someone beat him up?
I know.
I knew all along that the Burma had nothing to do with it.
I'm sure your Minister of Justice would love to hear all about today's trial.
Minister of Justice?
I'd like to see that bothersome hoodlum of a student over there receives an increased punishment for his unsubstantiated accusations. Ahem. Huh? Oh, wow. Thanks. Did she just say amen? Okay. Amen. Speaking of bothersome, we're ready for the next cross-examination. I'm sure you've already noticed that this bothersome hoodlum is actually quite exceptional. You shouldn't need reminding that this will be your final chance at a cross-examination. Should there be no issues with the following testimony, then this will truly be the conclusion of the trial. Do you understand, attorney?
Obviously.
No. Okay.
That made me laugh.
Yep. Getting ready. Yes, Your Honor. Very well, then. You may proceed with the cross-examination. Unfortunately, I do not know when the doctor burned himself. Yes, you do! Sir! But his wrist's on the plate for 3 seconds. There's no way he didn't notice. Alright, then let's flip things around. Huh? I noticed something at the start of the trial, and you still haven't fixed it. What the? Okay. Well, why are you looking there? The zip on the back of your... The zip on your black trousers is wide open. Did you not notice that? Because I've been staring intently at it this whole entire time. What? What? Ha!
I'm sorry, that's a new pose for her.
Oh, of course not.
That is the true defendant.
I noticed it too. I'm embarrassed just looking at you. Damn it! You could have said something! Dr. Watson truly was the picture of a British gentleman. He chose silence over making a big fuss. Is that so surprising?
Yeah, I see. Yes, that does certainly seem plausible. But...
Sir! That doesn't make any sense at all! Anyway... I simply enjoyed my beefsteak and shared a toast with him, remember? No. You just testified a minute ago that it was carbonated water, right?
At the time, Dr. Watson was only allowed to drink liquids. Because of that, he ordered carbonated water. Isn't that right, waiter?
Head waiter who moonlights as a detective?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sure of it. You are correct. However... As for whether the doctor had drunk any water when I carried the beefsteak over, I have no memory of that.
What did it say?
Oh, damn you.
Oh, that's what she said. Not really. Sure, go with that. Oh, I know what that means.
Keep telling yourself that.
Yeah. Oh, I know what that means. May God's blessings be upon you, right?
It's like, no, the opposite. I'm pretty sure that's the exact opposite of what it means. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, so you probably gotta say that at the end of each statement.
Yeah. I heard the post-mortem states that he was killed with a gun. Lies! Sir! That's right. It's written in the report. Bled to death after a single shot to the chest. Yes.
Unfortunately, humans can't die from minuscule burn wounds. Yeah. And besides that, if no trace of any other cause of death was found on the body, then nothing but the bullet you fired could have killed the victim.
But if the burn is from the iron plate, it would have been shortly after it reached the table. That's right. If it had cooled off even a little bit, it wouldn't have been able to leave a burn. And if the burn did come from touching the plate, then naturally at the time, he would have already been dead.
Objection! However, the reality is that the victim died from a gunshot wound. So as long as you have no evidence to refute that, your argument is meaningless.
Indeed, Prosecutor Ouchi is correct.
Oh.
What else can I say? If there exists a way to kill without leaving a trace, then show it to me. He was poisoned. Sir, without a trace. Whether you shoot with a gun, strangle, stab with a knife, or push someone down, when you take someone's life, there is always a trace left behind.
Indeed, that is correct. Our police force investigated everything. I can say that with absolute certainty. Right, Detective? Yeah. I can't say that name, right?
Tsunaka.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
I strived for the most absolutely thorough investigation to the best of my ability. There's no doubt that the average murderer would leave behind a trace on the corpse.
True.
On the corpse.
Yeah.
But is there any method that would be an exception to that rule? If perhaps by any chance you suspect me, then I would have to request you show me the means by which I killed the doctor. But that's out of the question, isn't it?
Don't be absurd. The very nerve expecting a lovely British woman of such a thing. Such a fellow eye. Omuchi should slice him in two. Like, okay. That's violent.
What kind of murder method wouldn't leave a trace? If you want to prove it, you'll need some sort of evidence. Evidence. But your inexperienced investigators couldn't possibly produce any new evidence, surely? Sir! What exactly do you mean by inexperienced? In the British Empire, all evidence left at the scene is preserved and investigated by police. But in this country, investigations are one-and-done affairs, correct?
Yes, the Quantos is running a business as usual today.
That's why, even if the situation changes, you wouldn't be able to find new evidence. And your inexperienced investigators didn't find a single shadow of a doubt. What's wrong with my hand?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice? It's just so... how do I say this? Magnanimous. Oh my god.
It's right there where it hurts. These words sting, my lady. Oh my god.
What a masochist.
Yeah.
Somehow, that prosecutor feels like he's trying to act like a big shot. You only realize that now? I'm pretty sure it's just your imagination. No, it's not. Though Giselle's testimony just now... For just a moment, I feel like something was trying to jump out at me. It's in that guy's throat! I don't know. What do you think, Naruhodo? I can't do it! No matter how much I press her, I can't get anything useful. That's no surprise. She's clearly very stubborn.
Oh, she is.
And admittedly attractive. But, if we don't take action now, this cross-examination is over. No! Can't I find even a single clue? Is it really impossible to tear down that Foreign Bell's testimony? Well, I never!
Huh.
Oh. Hey, Asogi. What is it, Naruhodo? There's actually one thing that bothers me. What bothers you? Is it that lady? No! It's not her. Well, actually, yes, she does bother me, but it's not her. It's the one next to her. Detective Hosonaga. The detective? In that last testimony, I felt like his reaction was pretty unusual. And he's bleeding to death. Maybe if I point out the good detective's reaction, he'll spill the beans. That's it. I've got an idea. Try pressing that lady's final statement one more time. Huh? You heard me. This time, our target isn't that stoic lady, but rather... the detective standing next to her. Oh, I understand. Sogi must be onto something. I'll try pressing her last statement one more time. Okay.
Hi.
Sir, what exactly do you mean by inexperienced?
Oh,
The
great.
British Empire, all evidence left at the crime scene is preserved and investigated by police. But in this country, investigations are one-and-done affairs, correct?
Yes, the contest running business as usual today.
That's why, even if the situation changes, you wouldn't be able to file new evidence.
There we go.
There he goes. Yep. Oh god, what's wrong with my hand?
There we go.
That's it! The detective reacted to Giselle's testimony. Up until a short while ago, that detective was on the witness stand as her interpreter. But now the situation has changed completely. Detective Hosonaga is now in a position to listen to her testimony. Maybe this is the chance we've been waiting for. What do you mean? Whenever someone takes the stand to testify, they try not to show any weaknesses. However, whether listening to someone else's words, they let their guard down. I see. He's completely lost in thought. Thinking about his hand. Now, why don't we try questioning that detective? Question him? Naruhodo, have a look at the bottom screen. Bottom screen? I don't know what that is, but okay. Right now, the lady testifying is our focus. Okay, so we're gonna switch it over to him. Yes. If we slide this cursor, we can look at someone else. Then, while you're looking at another person, the option to question will appear. Pushing them while their guard is down might give you some new information.
Let's do that.
If anything seems strange, don't hesitate to change your focus. Remember that. First, I'll slide the cursor and look at the detective. Then, I question. Alright, let's give this a go. That's why, even if the situation changes, you wouldn't be able to file new evidence. Hang on! Ah! What is that? What on earth?
His reaction was funny.
I know. Sorry, I didn't think I would startle you that much, to the point you almost died. Oh, I completely bypassed his defenses. This technique is more powerful than I thought. Now, it seemed like you were deep in thought about something. Maybe the lovely lady next to you... Maybe the lovely lady next to you helped you remember something. If there's anything you'd like to say, please tell us.
Objection! What is this? What just is this?
What is this?
Do you forget who's testifying right now? Yeah, we're gonna get the big plot twist soon. Not really a big plot twist, but you know. If you have no problem with what she said, then this cross-examination is over.
Oh, okay. That's not going to fly.
What now?
As long as he is on the stand, Detective Hosonaga still qualifies as a witness. Also, he is directly related to the case, too. Detective Hosonaga. Yes, Your Honor. Is there anything you wish to say in regards to the testimony just now? Very well then. If Your Honor must ask, I do believe I have something to say.
Huh.
It is true that the Imperial Police's investigations are still inexperienced compared to Britain. But I, myself, Hosonaga,
Okay.
I live my life by the motto, if you plan to investigate, do it to the utmost perfection. Perfection?
Yeah, he said this before.
Yep. Therefore, I, myself, Hosonaga, took from the crime scene
What?
everything I could get my hands on. All in the name of crime scene preservation.
Okay.
Call me a crime scene thief if you must, but I still did it.
Okay.
And now I'm ready to throw hands.
Yeah.
You're a crime scene thief? Your insults must have struck a nerve somewhere deep within the detective. For example, this! Isn't that... This is the bottle of carbonated water I brought to the victim's table that day. Now, 3 days later, it's just regular water. But this was once carbonated water! Let no one say otherwise!
No one said anything, but okay.
I know. It looks like there's still some water left in that bottle. Poison? I swear, in this imminent new age, our country's police will become the world's best. I, Hosonaga, believe that from the bottom of my heart.
I like him.
Yeah, I know, so dramatic. I don't understand the witness himself, but I certainly understood his claim. The court accepts that beautiful glass bottle as evidence. In fact, it's so beautiful, I wish I could take it home with me and just spend some time with it alone. If I may, Miss Brett. Is this, without a doubt, what the victim was drinking with you on that day? Yes, that very glass bottle.
I love how she's very hesitant to say that.
Yep. I feel like... Just now, it looked like she tried to avert her eyes.
Yep.
You can see her eyes.
Yeah.
Very well then. Let us get back to the cross-examination. Detective, please try to keep yourself together. Done. Well. Bottle. Sir! This is the glass bottle from earlier that I'm attracted to. There's only one way the victim could have been killed without leaving a trace. Of course, that would be poison.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. Yeah, you were on the right track.
Okay.
Poison?
Yes, poison. Anyway. That day, Dr. Watson took a drink of this carbonated water. And then... he died! Okay, no. Well, yes, but...
Yeah.
The liquid inside the bottle could have easily contained poison. And when the doctor drank it, that's when he died. He died! Order! Order! Order in the court! Who could have poisoned his drink? Maybe it was someone sitting at his table. Only one person fits that description. Of course, that person would be... Miss Giselle Brett! You poisoned Dr. Watson!
Objection! You little... How dare you make such a wild basis conjectures? Even a near schoolboy like you should understand the position our empire is in. We only just signed the Japanese Anglo Alliance Treaty. Do you attempt to destroy this historical relationship with your mad accusations?
Objection. This is no place for politics. This is a court to judge criminal sins.
What are you trying to say? What are you saying?
What you talking about, Asogi? Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Where she's from is irrelevant. Whether she's guilty or not is all that matters.
Gah!
Excuse me, may I interject?
Fortunately, science. Oh, she has to
Shut up! The one who should be silenced is you.
Oh, yes, madam. My god. Yes, madam.
What in the world? Suddenly the air feels so tense. Please excuse my earlier remark. I fear it was quite rude. I sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. As black and heartless as it may be. What remark could you be referring to? I called the Japanese police inexperienced. But even with their lack of experience, I'm sure they could have at least conducted a proper investigation. Surely they investigated whether or not this bottle was laced with poison.
Oh, yeah.
Of course we did. Huh? As I had stated earlier, I always strive for perfection. It is my life's goal. Then,
Yep.
naturally, we have inspected the contents of this glass bottle. My word! And what are the results?
Oh,
I don't know, I lost it.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Okay. After analyzing it against all poisons known to our country, our conclusion is... this carbonated drink contains no poison
Oh my
whatsoever.
god, plot twist. Yep.
What? Are you absolutely sure? That is the conclusion reached by the Chief Imperial Medical Examiner himself. What? What?
So much for that.
Yep. Please allow me to express my sincere gratitude to the people of this country. They so graciously proved my innocence. I am truly in your debt.
Of course we did. It's all part of the job, my lady. No thanks necessary. My god.
I'm dead. How could this be? This is ridiculous. If he was poisoned, then all of the pieces of the puzzle would fit perfectly. It would seem that all has been made clear with this cross-examination. Other than this pistol, there were no other means, or there were no other available means to murder the doctor. Therefore, the one who committed this crime can only be the defendant, who is holding the weapon in his own hand. This is really the end of the line for me. I do deeply apologize for taking up your time, Miss Brett. There is no need for apologies, just as long as everyone knows the truth. Defense, there is one thing I would like to confirm with you. Do you have any other new evidence that you wish to present? Hisogi. I'm sorry, Naruhodo. We have nothing left. Well then, I will take my leave of you all.
Oh boy.
Hold it!
It's you!
Not Maya!
Yeah.
I must ask for your patience. I remember her. Who was that? I'm deeply sorry for interrupting this trial. I'm a legal assistant. My name is Susato Mikotoba. Susato? Mikotoba? She appeared, calm and dignified in our desperate final moments. In her hands, she held a small bag enveloped in cloth.
To be continued. I think this is the best. So, yeah, I think this should be the. So, wow, you're definitely getting invested in this.
Yeah, I kind of was.
So, I think this is a good time to stop.
Yep.
Let's save. Alright, so we're gonna be continuing this with the next trial. It's trial 3.